Everyone, Joe from Queens here, and I just want to say hi to everyone. It's the end of August. It's August 27th, and yesterday was August 26th, and we had our Shavers Meetup cruise around Manhattan Island. And I always think that the meetups can't get any better, but each time they do. I'm here with Snickers. He's watching me as I recoup. We cruised around Manhattan. We had like a 3-hour tour, and I was a little nervous when I saw the crew before I got on the ship, but I still got on. And we cruised around Manhattan, and we had a buffet. We had a DJ, and there was, I'd say, between 80 to 100 of us, and we had a blast. And then afterwards we went back to Pastor's for our after party, and our second host, Leon, Peter Chuck Ellis was our first host on the boat. And then Leon at Pastor's, the after party was also phenomenal. And what a day. It was a long day, but what a day it was. The group of us, we had a great time. It can't get any better. I'm going to show you a lot of pictures today from the cruise. I'm going to take a shave. I'm going to go in and shave in a couple minutes. And I'm gonna use some items, from the cruise. But there were vendors there with samples and their goods, and the camaraderie can't. I say it can't be beat. Watch next time, but it's phenomenal. So it's gonna be a long video. So watch, the video and the pictures afterwards if you have the time. Fast forward through it if you choose, and words can't describe it. You have to see it for yourself, and you will. So let's go into the shave then. I got about 3 days worth of growth here. We're gonna shave it off. We're gonna have a special shave because it was a special day yesterday, and what can I say? So thank you, Peter. Thank you, Leon. Thank you, everybody who was on board, who just made that trip around Manhattan. That trip, we saw the Statue of Liberty. You'll see it. Can't be beat. I say it, watch, repeat it next time, but we'll see. So let's go into the shave then, and let's take a shave, and we'll take it from there. I'll see you in there. Okie doke. Joe from Queens here. I'm very excited. I'm on the train. We're heading into Manhattan. It's time for our shave cruise. So hop on board with us. We're heading into Manhattan, Pier 40. We're going to jump on ship, and we're going to take our cruise around Manhattan. We'll see you there.
Hey, how are you?
Nice job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Great.
All righty. We're boarding. All right. Permission to come aboard? No? All right. They always tell me no when I ask. All righty.
Where would you guys want to sit?
First time in New York? No. That's the first time in 5 years.
Hi everyone, we're back. We're in the shave den. I'm going to try to keep it short as possible because I have so much I want to show you afterwards. I'm going to put on all the pictures and videos. You know, it was, you know, people have meetups all over the world and they're fantastic, but I don't think anybody beats New York. I mean, nobody beats us. Well, true, we have pastors here, but you know, when we took that trip around Manhattan Island, nobody else has that. So let's get started with our shave, and we'll talk, and then I'll put a whole bunch of pictures and videos at the end. Alrighty, today's brush. One of my favorite brushes. I have it soaking. There we go. And this is the Omega. This is the barbershop pole high brush, they call it. This is synthetic, and one of my favorite brushes. And today's shave cream is special. I was so honored yesterday. Peter, you know, during his speaking, you know, he organized everything. He presented me with a gift, and I was so honored, and he said such nice things about me. Thank you, Peter. I was so honored.
And Busta came up from, he was living in New Mexico at the time. So there's about 24 people or so, 25 people, something like that. And now it's just grown from there, and now we have almost 100 people today. So, Joe, for all that you do, I wanted to give you a gift. That's Khalifa. So, again, for everyone for donating, his videos are the best. I love Joe's videos. So,
and he gave me this. Now this is posh. This is posh. This is called Khalifa, and he told me it's somewhere between a cream and a crope. It's a very soft shaving cream. Not quite a crope, shaving cream. And it's delicious. It's delicious. It really is good. And I wrote down here, I have some cheat notes up here of what's in here. It's called Khalifa. And I looked it up, and that means, the meaning of the word Khalifa is the successor, the deputy, steward. And it's a Middle Eastern term, because there's a city in Abu Dhabi called Khalifa City. So I guess that's where Peter got the name from. And I mean, it's a ceramic little jar here, and it's gorgeous. I'm going to keep this out on display in my shave den. And what's in it? I wrote it down. Resins, tobacco, vanilla, incense, coffee, and OUD. I don't know if it's called oud. It's a type of wood, I think. And it's got that little bit of a woody smell to it. And it's delightful. I'm going to use it today. There were 2 shave creams that were made especially for the cruise. I was thinking of using one of them, but I have to use that one because that one's so good. This one is from Vanulet. I hope I'm saying that right. And this was made for the cruise. This is also a very nice, this has coconut in it. This is also very, very nice. And Peter also had a Big Apple shaving soap. So I got this one. That one was a surprise. Have to use it. So it was a hard, I'll use this in the future, very hard decision. So let's lather up our brush. We soaked it. Now we're going to put on a little of the Khalifa. There it is. I'm just out of the shower, 3 days of growth. So I shouldn't need a pre-shave today. I'm making a mess. Really, really nice combo. I got it on my nose. Really nice combo of things here. And it's posh. It's really luxurious. It really is. So let's lather up. I'm going to do our first pass with the grain. I'll show you what razor we're using. I'm going to use a special razor for a special shave. As we lather up for our first pass. And there we are. I think that's about it. There we are, we face lathered. Let me clean up a little bit first. Let me just clean up a little bit. You know, when we walked into the, I let it sit a little too, a little soften up the beard. when we sat down at the tables, we had these nice gift boxes waiting for us as we got on board. And it has all kinds of goodies in it. I'll try not to spill them all these nice little goodies in here that we have in here. These were favors, samples, some things. I don't know how Richard Nixon got to this, but he made it onto one of the shaving samples. And, Phoenix, Douglas Smythe was there. He spent the whole day with us, even came to the after party at Pastor's. He supplied us with some nice things. And Soap of the Gods here. Beautiful, beautiful. Everybody got one right on the table. It was the ship. It was just such a beautiful ballroom. The tables were set up beautifully. We had a DJ, of course, and the food was phenomenal. It looked good and it tasted good. And phenomenal fun. It was Hornblower Cruises, and they did a fantastic job. All right, today's Blade, we're going to take a shark. I hope there were no sharks in the water. It doesn't matter. I'm safe now. We were in New York Harbor, so hopefully there weren't too many sharks there in that water. So, very nautical theme, as you can see. Right? So let's take a shark blade, brand new, right out of the wrapper. And there's our shark, directly from New York Harbor. All right. And we're going to use a special razor today. We're going to use the toggle. We're going to toggle. I'm sure there were toggle switches in the captain's control room. And by the way, I don't know how he did it. Oive Chapo, Alex, he snuck in there and he took a picture in the control room. I guess they let him in. But hopefully he wasn't steering the ship when it got bumpy, you know. So we're not going to use the blue blades. We're going to keep them on display. So we're going to toggle open. There's two positions on here. There's wide open. And I forgot, I meant to look at the date code on it. So I'm going to look at it after the shave and I'll post it here. And this is how to clean it. You just leave it partially open, clean it, and you can just put it down for the next use. This is a gold tone. And let me see if I can see the date code. It's an F4. I'm going to look it up. I forgot. I think it's a 1960 razor. So we open that up, toggle open, and we close it up. Like a Fat Boy, but it has a different type of mechanism. It's a little more rare than a Fat Boy. And we're on setting 5. So we're going to start off on setting 5 for our wounded grain. So let's get a little water on here. Let's start shaving. As I clamor on about that cruise, that was in the after party. Wow. All right, let's get started. You can hear that feedback. I think it's a good combination of shark with the toggle. Really, really good. We were on board, you know, like 3 hours by the time, you know, they gave us a half hour to get started, and we shipped off, and we took that cruise around the Statue of Liberty. Oh. Passed by Ellis Island. That's always special to me because when Dad came to America, he had to go through Ellis Island. So always, you know, when I see Ellis Island, I think of that. And, you know, of course, the Statue of Liberty. You know, whoever doesn't feel anything passing by that, you know, what can I say? It's very, very special. And they really played nice music to go along with our search.
I didn't know that. I think it's great. I mean, I would be here every year, you know. This is amazing. You know, I have to say, I was telling you.
And everyone was taking pictures. And everybody came up on, we had two levels on the boat. Everybody came up on top. They made an announcement. Everybody came up and how to see the lady in the harbor. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses. Really beautiful cruise. And the camaraderie, you can't buy that. The wet shavers are just phenomenal people. I mean, a lot of famous people, like Douglas Smythe. Buster came in from Florida.
He's become a very good friend and very supportive of what we do. And he doesn't miss a meetup. So he flew up from New Mexico.
Florida.
No, from New Mexico originally for the first meetup. And now he came up from Florida just for this. And he's actually leaving today. So, my token of appreciation.
Thank you.
So, now Busta, I don't know if you guys know that, Busta's a singer. He's a singer. So, I talked him into singing a song.
Yeah, nothing. Don't worry, it's not gonna last long.
Come on, Busta!
I just want to say that you just mentioned that Joe's videos are the best. What happened to my video?
When you're up there, you're the best.
No,
Understand it, you're the
I
best.
like Joe's videos I'm mine too.
No.
So I'm just gonna sing my my little intro. It never went anywhere. It should have, because I wanted to make it an actual song. Maybe one of these days. But if you know it, you can sing along. Cause I'm a DE shaver. I got my safety razor. I got my soap and leather. Got a brush that's wetter than I know it needs to be. So anyway, there you go.
All right. Awesome. So, one last thing. Leon.
Where's Leon?
Come on, Leon. Everyone knows Leon from Pastores, the mecca of wet shaving, in the greatest city in the world. So, Leon.
I'm not singing.
No, you don't have to sing.
All right.
But I want to give you a gift as well.
Thank you.
For all that you do, and you've been so supportive of,
No, listen,
of
my
this.
pleasure.
This is great.
I love everybody here. Everybody's great.
I know, and everyone loves you.
This is a fun time. It's great. Well, we're having a party afterwards, so please, everyone's welcome.
At Pastores.
Yep. So.
All right?
Yep.
So, thank you.
Leon was on board with us. Junior was on board with us. And Nathan Natal was on board. And I didn't know it. Today's his birthday, so Nelson, happy birthday. Wish we would have known yesterday. We could have sang happy birthday to you, but we didn't know. So happy birthday, Nelson. I got this towel yesterday. Stefan was there from Holy Black, and he had things for us. And that's the towel I got. I'm going to use it today. It's the end of the first pass. Did a very nice job for first pass. All right, let's lather up again a little more water. Let's put on a little bit more of this Khalifa. It's lovely. Lovely. Lather that up. It's really nice. This is the high end, It's the high end. Alex Pohl was there. I'm going to leave a lot of names out, but hopefully I'm going to get just about everybody in pictures that was there. I remember a few names I wanted to mention. There's more, and I forgot, and I'm sorry. But so many people. Such good people. Who else? Alec Grona was there. I watched his videos. Jared Stein is constantly making videos. I'm watching his all the time. Terrific. Oh. And Mason Nathaniel Williams, getting on board. He told us what the shaving's all about.
If you're having shave problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a shave ain't one.
Anthony McPherson. So many people. You know, Ronnie Greer's wife watches the videos. Mrs. G, I know I told you this once before. Thanks again for watching. She was there with Ronnie from upstate. Oh, so many people. And you're going to see just about everybody in their pictures afterwards. All right, we're going to go across the grain. We're going to stay on 5. We're still getting the audio feedback. As you can hear, I hope. As we cut away the 3 days of growth. Very nice. And this shave cream just makes it smooth, no pain. I say no pain, no gain, but I don't need the pain. As we do our second pass. Cross. What else am I forgetting? David Flores was there with his lovely family. It's nice to see everybody, you know, Peter Charkalis' family was there, of course. It's so nice to see everybody with their families, you know, there. And the weather was perfect. You can't order up better weather. It was in the 70s. It was sunny. The winds were calm. The sea was calm. And the time flew, you know, those 3 hours just went by so fast. I wish it would have been a longer cruise. We're thinking, you know, making it a longer cruise one day. A few days. That'd be something. That'd be some video too. Tell you. Oh, what else? What else? Anything else? There's so much more. Okay, let's keep shaving. Let's keep shaving. We're gonna do our third pass. A little more water, a little more Khalifa. We're going to do a final pass and we'll see if we need any touch-ups. This is going to be a long video. And by the way, this is a different shirt. I was wearing something similar yesterday. It's a different shirt today. So. One of my different shaving shirts. Okay. And I think we're going to go against the grain this time. So what I think we're going to do is we have to toggle halfway. And we're going to go down to 3. Because we're going to do very aggressive against south to north. Yes, indeed. Look at that. Anyway, the buffet, delicious. Good music. And the after party at Pasteur's, you know, was just, what can I say, Leon did himself fancy schmancy again. He just outdoes himself all the time. He got these heroes from Brooklyn, and you could really tell, you know, a good hero, a good sandwich. We call it a hero here. I know other places call it a grinder, a sandwich. What else do they call it? A submarine, a sub. There's all kinds of names. It's a big, long sandwich, and he had 3 different sandwiches. One was American style. One was a chicken cutlet, and one was Italian. And the Italian, I think even the chicken, had what we call it mutz. It's mozzarella cheese. Other places say mozzarella cheese, but it's mutz, mozzarella. Gotta try not to cut myself here. And they were delicious. And we were out in the middle of 34th Street in Manhattan, busy street, one of the busiest streets. And we were eating and talking, and you'll see in the pictures. Right in front of Pasteur's. And a little bit here, we'll fix it. And a little bit here, we'll fix it. And
you know, we shopped and we bought a few things. And I would say about half of us went back. About 40 of us went back for the after party. Well, thank you again, Leon. Leon, thank you again. And Junior helped out at the register. But phenomenal day. You know, it was all day. We met up at the ship.
That's a special.
No, Bailey was gonna come.
Oh,
But he couldn't.
Bailey?
Oh, okay.
And I think about 12:30 we shoved off. And by the time we got back, I think it was about 3-ish. We got back to the bus doors about 4. We hung out for a few hours there. Long day. But the weather was so beautiful that we didn't feel it. Okay, I'm going to rinse off with some cold water. There's a nice rinse, cold water. And I have a little bit of alum left here. I have more, but look what's left of this. Nothing but nothing. So let's see if we can stop our little weepers. Stop them up. I have styptic powder, just in case, ready to go. Okay. I'll let that sit for a little bit. I feel the feedback from it, but it's a really nice shave. If you need any touch-ups, listen to that. Baby bottom smooth. Baby bottom smooth. Okay. I was going to toss this, but it lasts forever. It's just, can't do it. All right. Let's cover up. You can hear that's ceramic, that's not plastic. Cover the Khalifa up. And now we're going to rinse off the alum. Okay. It's rinsed. Alrighty. Let's do a little mentholated bay rum here. Mackless from Jamaica, West Indies. Very strong. And after a day on the sea, we need something strong. I'm out in the sun all day. I got a little red. Oh. What else did I leave out? What else did I leave out? I don't know. I made a few notes, but I'm leaving things out. All right. Now for an aftershave. I want a special special aftershave. You know, we were on a ship. I have, I think this is from the 1990s. Old Spice gift set. They used to get these for Christmas. You know, I just got it recently. And you know, it's the old formula, Old Spice. And a beautiful little gift set. It has the shower soap and the cologne and the aftershave. So let's use a little of the old formula. It's hard to find this now. You have to like go to eBay or somewhere. And this is a little different than the ship we were on yesterday. You see? But the old formula, Old Spice. I can just hear the Old Spice song now in my head.
Wake up. Wake up with Old Spice and feel the freshness of the open sea. Wake up with Old Spice. Feel the spray on your face and the wind at your back. Come on, wake up to the freshness of the open sea with Old Spice and get a super smooth shave with Old Spice shave cream.
Yes. The Old Spice, the open sea. All right, Old Spice. And to finish things off, this is from the winter meetup. The bomb from, I wanted to put a little bit of the winter in. This was our winter meetup bomb. So let's use it today. So nice and thick, really good stuff. K-Shave Works. They weren't there, the people from K-Shave, but it was Kevin and his wife, but they couldn't make it. Maybe the next meetup, they'll be there. Oh yeah, really smells nice. I gave a little too much, but I thought you can never have too much. Never too much balm. Put the moisture back into the face. And that's our shave with our toggle, our sharp blade. After our cruise around Manhattan. Old Spice, old formula. I love the old shave balm. And that's our shave. So I'm going to now show you some videos, some pictures. It's going to take a few minutes. I hope you have time. Just to show you, get a little taste of the great time that we had. No place like New York. So it's our end of the summer cruise. And better than the expectations. So hope everybody's well, stays well. We'll see you soon with another shave. And that's it from here. So Joe from Queens, all the best. And we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
I got my safety razor. I gotta brush that lathers. I gotta soak that sweater. Then I know it needs to be. How about that, Buster?
There you go.